My dad likes to give me a little bit of cash because in Japan they still kind of use cash. So he was worried probably that I didn't have some cash on me, even though I can just get it myself. Dad will be like, you have enough money? I'm like, Dad, I have a job. My dad does this thing where he'll like give me cash but like hiding it in a place where he thinks that I'll see it immediately, but I end up not seeing it because it's a place where you wouldn't think cash would be under. So like for the entire week, I was trying to set up my computer and everything for streaming and stuff like that. He comes in and he's just like, you got the cash? I was like, huh? He's like, you got the cash I gave you? And I was like, you didn't give me cash. And he's like, yeah, I did. I put it under your keyboard. I was like, huh? I look under my computer keyboard. I like flip the keyboard up and I see just like a good like 500 Canadian dollars. I was like, thanks, Dad. I didn't see this at all. And he was like, it's so obvious. I put the corner of the cash a little bit peeking outside the keyboard. How did you not see that? I was like, the fuck? Why didn't you just give me the cash? Like, why didn't you just hand it over? It's like, I don't know, there's a lot of cash I didn't want your stepmom to see. I was like, what the fuck? Then don't give me cash. I was like, will it upset her? He's like, no, but you know, I don't want her asking questions why I have to give you so much money. And I was like, well, you don't have to give me money. I make my own money, so you don't have to worry. He's like, yeah, but I'm your father. So take the cash and put it away quickly. I was like, okay. Thanks, Daddy. I'm so spoiled by him. And then he did it again. 3 weeks later, he was like, you spent all that money? I was like, no, I didn't. I used my card. He's like, but you used some of the cash though? And I'll be like, yeah, I used a little bit of it, you know? Sometimes I'll use it to like buy kombini stuff. And then he was like, how much cash do you have left? So I'll be like, I don't know, man. I have enough. I have enough money. Like, don't worry. I don't want him to give me money. And he was like, okay, let me know when you don't have enough. And I'll be like, okay, Dad. And then like the next day, Petra came over to our house because he was trying to help me with my internet. And then he was like, Petra, nice to meet you. And Petra was like super nervous, like, hi, Mr. Elway. You know, it was so cute. And then I turned my head, and like, I see like this other wad of cash underneath my computer keyboard. And I'd be like, Dad, stop putting the cash under the keyboard. And Petra saw it too. Petra was just like, oh, that's a lot of cash. And he's like, what? You didn't see the cash? I was like, no, I didn't. Stop putting it under the keyboard. And he's just like, quickly put it in your wallet. Oh my god, my dad's been sending me super chats when you guys were not available, so don't worry guys. And just letting you know, here I am the most privileged. After all that beating, all that like verbal abuse as a kid, you know, all that like yelling and stuff, my dad came through. I mean, he was always a really good dad. He just had a temper. It's okay, we all have flaws. I know he loves me, and I love him back. I love my dad, he's my favorite person in the world. Always wanted everybody to call me One-chan. I'm gonna get demonetized.